Hi everyone and welcome to this weekend's vlog. I have my laptop with me today. Just starting something like making it up. I started with like I showed you. I say it's weekend even though it's Thursday, but you get my idea. I literally just finished filming my other video, but we're gonna talk while I do my skincare, even though it's probably not the greatest idea, but happy Thursday, okay? So let's recap. So I went on my trip. If you watched my last vlog, me and my friends went on a Monday day trip to Paducah, and I filmed none of that, but I filmed our Sunday adventure. And this week I'm off from work because I have a 3-week break before my summer classes start. So I did 1 week of work, 1 week of work, no work, 1 week of work, and that's how I'm operating right now. But Tuesday was kind of just like a filler episode where I just like did nothing. And then yesterday, Wednesday, I had to get a physical, a TB test, a drug test, pick up my prescription from CVS, pick up my photos from Walmart. So yesterday was kind of like an errand day. And then I came home and I did some hobbies, and I've been going on walks. This week I haven't really gone to the gym, and I've just been going on walks, morning walks or night walks. So this is like my perfect summer day is kind of what I'm gonna go for. And I also have a lot of hobby stuff I'm doing, so I thought it'd be fun to film me doing that. And I'm gonna go through like my hobby stuff and what I have. But it's currently 10:30. Like I said, I went for a walk this morning. It was about an hour. I never drank or ate anything before, so I was like, let's go home. Then my espresso has been made, and then I'm gonna tan today. And I'm also going to oil my hair, so you'll see me do that. But I just miss you guys, and I want to have fun summer vlogs, and then I realized like to have those I have to film them, which I know isn't that hard, but sometimes when I'm just filming I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over again, and sometimes I just forget to film when I'm having a good day or something, or doing something fun. But that's my own problem. And then I think it was my last vlog I was talking about the sun in spray. This is all I use. This is the lemon one. There's another one I have, and I'll just spray this on my hair, and it's gotten lighter. I don't know if you can tell, but I sure can. But I think we're gonna have a little coffee talk outside, talk about my life, talk about my summer maybe, and I'll see you outside. Okay friends, we are outside on a chair. I changed shirts since I am outside, but I hair oiled and we're braiding it, and now we're just gonna talk about some things because I've realized that so much has happened that I've not talked about. I have my latte with me today. So basically, a couple of things. We know I watched Off Campus, but we rewatched it Sunday and I love it. I highly recommend it. And literally this summer is such fangirl summer. There's so many things coming out, and like yesterday I watched A Good Girl's Guide to Murder season 2, and if you don't know what that is, it is a book trilogy. I don't know how to say that word, but it's a book series. There's 3 of them. And the first season came out last year. It was okay, but this season, season 2, was written actually by the author herself. Like the script was written by her. So it was super accurate and super perfect. But I literally forgot the like entire plot of this book, which I think was kind of perfect because you read it and I remember some of the big parts. That's the same thing that happened with Off Campus. Like I read it and I remember some of the parts, but I also forgot plot lines. And that's why I'm super excited to have these book to like movie series and TV show adaptations. And some people hate book to movies, and I understand that we don't need to be turning every single book into a movie or series. Like there's some that just need to stay books. For me, okay, I love Boyz II Men. We know I love Boyz II Men. Did I want to see the show of it? Not really. And especially because I think they're combining Joey and Ife and Johnny and Shannon seasons together in one season, or they're making it 2, but that's between those 2 couples, that covers 4 books, and they're like 500 plus pages. So I'm not too sure how they're gonna do that. Plus, it's just such a trauma book trauma-built book that I don't know how they're gonna film that all or show that all. Chloe Walsh has also been teasing some other snippets of future books, and she said there's no book updates at this time because people have been bashing the actors so much, which I get it. I mean, those aren't how I pictured them, but like, what are you guys are just like dissing on it so hard. Like, you can't, you're starting to bully like the actors and actresses themselves instead of being like, okay, that's not accurate, but let's see how they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll probably still watch it, so, but like, I just don't know what they're gonna show. But back to Good Girls Guide to Murder, which I highly recommend this series and this up. It was my first thriller book, like a mystery book, and from that I read Frida McFadden's, and I'm a romance girl through and through, but reading those thriller books, they just have me on edge and I can read them super quick. So I watched that yesterday. And then Gracie Abrams is coming out with a new album, and she's going on tour. And she posted her tour date today, and she's going to Bridgestone Arena, so a huge arena near me, on Valentine's Day, which is a Sunday. So I'm going to try and secure those tickets for me and Madison. Tickets go on sale Tuesday, and I'll be at work. And I think they come on sale at 9 a.m., and 9 a.m. is when I start my shift. So I'll be walking in with my phone in hand trying to get tickets. Because we lost the Ticketmaster war to Noah Kahan and Olivia Rodrigo this year. I did lose it to Harry Styles, but like I can't imagine going to New York for me. Like I can't, between school and stuff, it just wasn't possible for me to go to New York. Plus the tickets were really expensive. That's kind of what happened to Noah and Olivia. There were tickets when we got there, but they were like $700 a piece, and there was just no way. But I'm hoping, since Gracie is big, but so is like Leve. Me and Madison saw Leve at the same arena, and I got tickets for like $80 a piece, or like $110. So we're just hoping my luck comes in handy. For Ticketmaster, I think you need to be on your phone, and for me, I have to be doing it. Like me and Madison, we tried to get Olivia tickets during clinicals, and I was on my computer, and there was no such luck. So I think I need to like stick to my plans and just like click them and buy. That's my go-to thing. So there's Gracie, there's Olivia new album. I mean, Noah Kahan's new album we already listened to. Like the Odyssey is coming out in July, and like this summer is just perfect. While I am a little sad because my summer is a bit different than normal. I have clinicals, work, and class all summer, 5 days a week. So I won't really have a summer, which I'm kind of sad about, but I'm kind of happy that I have something to keep me busy, because the other summers I would just be babysitting, which I love babysitting, but there was just like running out of activities to do, so I was just there on my phone all day. I'll just have the weekends to have fun. Plus I get off, well, from work and lab, I'll get off at 4:30 each day, and then I'll just go to the gym and come back. So then I'll be up at like 6, and I can still do stuff if I want. However, clinicals are an hour and 45 minutes away from me, 2 days a week, and I'll be traveling there and from each Thursday and Friday, and to be there at 7 a.m. It's fun. It's fun. That's my summer. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I have a lot of hobby things to do today, and that's kind of what I want to show the vlog about. Because I talk about books being my favorite hobby, and I've done like book videos and stuff, and books are my favorite hobby, but I feel like I should show you more of my hobbies, maybe to give you some summer inspiration. And plus there's some hobby things that I need to do, like scrapbook, because I got photos yesterday. I was sewing these pajama sets, and I honestly don't know if I have energy, because I feel like for sewing for me, I just have to be in the mood for it, and I don't know if I'm in the mood. But I sewed these PJs, and then the pants just didn't fit, so now I have to take them apart and figure that out. But book-wise, I'll talk about books when I'm holding them, scrapbooks, all that other stuff, all my fun hobbies, just to give you guys some inspiration, because I love hobbies, and I love to stay busy, and I love to try things just once, like even if I hate it and I suck at it. But also, the thing about me is like I hate like waiting and learning and stuff. That's why I kind of suck at sewing, because I don't really listen to my mom that much. I just like go and do it. So, but that's that. I'm gonna make breakfast, and then I'll tan. And I bet you can see this with my top, but it's this black one, and it has palm trees on it. But that's my plan for today. Because it's been rainy and cloudy off and on, then I also have to edit my vlog. I have most of it edited besides the 2 video clips that I have talking about off campus and my vlog. So, but I feel like this one is gonna be super fun. But I love you guys. Oh my god, I just talked for 7 minutes, but we're keeping it all in. So see you soon. Okay guys, I finished tanning a while back. I only tanned for 2 hours because my parents drained the pool, and they cleaned it out after they drained it, and it was disgusting, and it smelled like murky lake water basically. And I was tanning, and I was only out there for 2 hours, and it was over something to me. But you can still see my tan line. But I wanted to show you my crocheted top. Sorry. I have only bikini bottoms on, so I'm trying not to expose myself. But it's this pretty purple, pretty lilac, and it has a tie in the back, and then straps, because I like to have more support. This is so cute. It literally took me, well, it took me like a week. But that's because I ran out of yarn and I had to buy new yarn. And I didn't even bring a sample when I went to Hobby Lobby. I just basically got the exact same purple lilac. But it is so gorgeous, and I love it. I want to make more summer tops. I used to make them, but then I kind of hated how they looked. But I really like the way this one, it's really just like my boob area that just I struggle on making and liking, but this is so cute. But I'm gonna take a shower. I didn't take a shower because it was super early when I got out of the pool and I didn't feel like it. But I'm done crocheting this, and I have more hobbies to dive into after. But I'm gonna take a shower. Okay guys, first of all, happy Friday. I was showing you a swimsuit that I got earlier. Me and my friend Emma went to Target and bought swimsuits that are more coverage, and mine is so freaking cute, and it's so Haley coated. But I wanted to show you guys my current setup. I will show you first. First, I got the Vampire Diaries. So this is my sewing machine. It's my brother's room too. He's interning somewhere, so I get his room for the summer. That's my crafting room. So I have my current project that I'm working on, which I'll show you guys. And then I divided all of the beads by sizes, which helps me just pick it more. I went to Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I got these beads because I've always wanted to do bead embroidery, so I did that. And I also got these like cute charms, and I don't know what I'm going to be able to use these for. They were just like screaming summer, and they're so cute. There's some flowers that have holes in them, so I could use that. But what I am currently doing is I didn't really know what to do, and I've kind of been just doing it some way, like making it up. So I have a jellyfish. Can it focus? They're all different colors, and then I have that in the middle, and then I'm working on like a rim around the tank top because I think that would be so cute. But I just sit here and I listen to, well, I watch the Vampire Diaries. My friends are blowing up my phone. Literally, I have like 5 group chats going off right now. But that's what I'm doing today. I'm not tanning. Like I said, this weekend I don't have a lot of plans, so we're gonna do hobbies all weekend. But basically, I really think this is super easy for me. I also started reading Daisy Hates yesterday. I think I talked about finishing Magnolia Parks, and I honestly loved it way more the second time through than the first time through. The first time through, if you've ever read, you know that BJ is the main male character, and I kind of hated him, but I love Daisy and Christian together, and I love the book, and I love Julian Hates. Like, he's also one of my favorites. I think I have a soft spot for those guys. Like, I have a soft spot for like Joey Lynch and Boys of Tillman, Julian Hates, Logan. I mean, from Off Campus a little bit, because in the show you don't like, he seemed kind of like a bad guy, and I don't know, and that's just like been my go-tos. But I'm gonna work on this and probably read a bit later. The goal was to finish Daisy Hates this weekend, and we'll see if I accomplish that. And I need to stop because my camera keeps wiggling. But I'm gonna continue watching TBD and making this. Okay guys, it's Haley. We are outside roller skating. I told you guys I was gonna show you all my hobbies. This is my newest one. I had rollerblades for a while. I still have them, and I thrifted these off of Depop a couple months ago. This is my second time skating. I actually had 2 bucks to drop off at the post office. So I decided to go for a skate as today's workout. So that's what I'm doing. I'll show you guys more of what I'm skating, but I'm really hot and it's hard. So see you on the flip side. I'm halfway done. I went down the sidewalk and I have to go all the way up. I've been skating for 20 minutes and my hips kind of hurt, but this is farther than I got last time, so that's impressive. And it's hot, but I literally love the grass here. I wonder if I can get a shot of me in the grass in the back. I got a shot of me on the road, but I mainly skate on the sidewalk because boaters and like campers and people who are going to the lake drive on the road. But anything for the vlog, right? A couple of things. First, you saw the clips, but yesterday me and my mom watched Barbie, the Pegasus. No, yesterday we watched the Swan Lake Barbie version. It's a Barbie and Swan Lake. Then this morning we watched the Barbie and Pegasus, and we watched Barbie and Diamond Castle. So it's 3 Barbie movies in 24 hours. And I started crocheting something new. So for my future apartment, I wanted to make a blanket, and I saw this pattern that almost had like matcha, strawberry matcha color, so just green and pink, which is one of my favorite color combos. So I started with, like I showed you, I didn't have like all the 3 rows, it was just like that. Then I added to it, and then I decided to do another pattern as well. I had a picture from Pinterest, I'll put it here if I can find it, for my inspo pic, and then I'm just gonna make a lot of different ones of these, and then it'll just be a giant granny square blanket, and I'll attach them like this for my apartment couch, because I already have like this blanket that my mom made that she crocheted for my bed, and I was like, you know what, I also already have some blankets. I have like a fall blanket and a Christmas blanket for my living room, but I'm like, oh, how fun would it be to make one? So that's one of my newest projects now that I finished my purple top. I also bought yellow yarn when we were in Paducah, so I might make another top or like a crochet thing, but I wanted to work on that. And I want to show you my finished sequined top, my embroidered top. So here's like the line, and then my jellyfish, which is actually so tiny, but I love it. And I already had this tank top, and I just Amazon ordered some sequins and some more beads so I can try those out. But I wanted to show you those craft projects. It is like 1:40 on Saturday. I went for a 3-mile walk this morning. As you guys saw yesterday, I went roller skating, and roller skating really hurts my hips, and I didn't do yoga yesterday because I was too tired, so my hips really hurt, so I'll definitely do that yesterday, but I mean today. As you can tell, the room is messy. I mean, my room's always messy, but I did laundry like a week ago and I've not put it away, so I'm gonna put laundry away and then maybe read. My parents are going to a concert nearby tonight, so, and my sister will be at work, so I'll have the house to myself. So I think we're gonna do some scrapbooking tonight, and then we're gonna finish this vlog up tomorrow. I might also edit. I have half the vlog edited, and the other half is literally a 15-minute clip and like a 2-minute clip that I need to edit. So I'm so done with that, but I have plans for this weekend too, to hang out with my friends, and I'm super excited. So maybe vlog that, but I'm gonna clean off camera because I'm playing One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber right now, and I'm gonna keep those good vibes going. So okay guys, I cleaned my room did my June calendar because June is Monday, and I cleaned my bird's cage perfectly. And I'm going to show you another one of my hobbies, which are my plants. I'm sure I've showed them a little bit, but thought we would talk about some of my plants. Not that I know their names, but these two right here are snake plants. We have a snake plant. It's kind of dying, but I've been water propagating some of them, and they've turned out well. So I have 2 water propagating ones and then 2 in the soil. And we're actually going to put this one in soil. So I have this pot. I think it was my brother's or something, but I put soil already in it. And we're just going to put it in there kind of deep, because since they're tall plants, if you put it in deep, then it'll hold. I'm not too good with plants, but the ones I have seem to like me. So there we go. And then I have plans to put another one in here. Then I have this plant. I forgot what it's called. Like I said, I don't know the names of it. But this one isn't doing the greatest. Like, I do have some little seeds, but it's really dry and I keep forgetting to water it. But I think I might take one of these leaves and water propagate it, see how it does. And this one is of that plant, and there's another root in here, but literally look at all that roots. But whenever I put it in soil, it hates me, so I keep it in water, and it'll probably be in water until I have enough confidence, but it literally looks so healthy. And that one stays on my desk. Then I have this one. I have no idea what it's called, but I really like it. This is my newest addition, so she's just sitting and working on growing. I might water propagate it in the future, part of one, I don't know. Then I got this one for my birthday or Easter something, and it has flowers, but it also has leaves that have also been growing, but I need to just water. Basically, a lot of them just need some water, and that's what I'm going to show you. Then this was also one of my newer plant arrivals. Once again, I don't remember their names, but there was like another part of this plant and then it died. So I think I might take one of these leaves and try and water propagate it to see if it thrives. But it is growing really well. And then the other ones I have are pothos. I have 3 different pothos plants. I have 2 over here, and then one that's hanging. You can see it, but we're going to finish. I'm going to water propagate the 2 ones that I told you about, and then I'm going to water them. And I usually water all of them whenever I clean my bird's cage, because they all live in my bird's cage, like underneath it. And then I also have like a light thing that I'm going to turn on for them, and we're going to just shoot that. Okay, so I just finished editing my vlog, and it's now 4:30, and we're gonna read a bit of Daisy Hates. This is the 2nd book in the Magnolia Park series, and I finished Magnolia Park's the 1st book Thursday, and now we're on to this book, Daisy Hates. It's my favorite. It's so interesting going back on books that you've read and that you love to just like notice things. Like, I usually didn't like Magnolia Parks, like the character, and this time around I liked her more. And Daisy and Christian are my favorites, so I wonder if I'm going to be able to pick up on more things, like more foreshadowing things is what I like to read. So I'm going to performative read for you guys, and then turn it off and turn my music on. And I am annotating it, just like a little bit. I don't annotate a lot, just like lines I like, you know, because I'll probably reread this again since I really love this series, so in the future I can read it. So yeah, performative reading starts now. I'm actually going to read, but you know, I'm not really reading when I'm filming. We know that, right? Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Next hobby and business is scrapbooking slash journaling. This is my journal. I love to write in it and write my feelings. I wrote in it a little bit when I was tanning yesterday, but I also just made this movie tracker so I could keep my movies in here, just because I feel like in the summer I love to watch movies, but during the school year I like to watch shows. It's weird. Probably when I have more time I like to watch movies, and I'm actually watching Sleepless in Seattle right now. I will probably have more time to watch another movie, and I'll probably watch Pride and Prejudice if I have time. But we are scrapbooking, so show you my current situation. I usually do this on my bedroom floor, but I'm doing it in the living room. So I have markers. This scrapbook, I just bought it from Amazon. It's actually blank. I had a journal that I was junk journaling in, and then I also was writing in it, so I ran out of space, so I got a real scrapbook, and I've scrapbooked before. And then I have more pens. I printed out some photos, and I picked them up from Walmart, so that's where I get them. But I also have things like Instax photos. I have movie tickets and stuff that I'll put in there too. And I just put them in one box because there's also stuff in here like postcards that I keep, and I just keep them in a box separately. Then I bought these little stickers. I bought them from a couple different packs. And then I just have a lot of sticker sheets. Plus, this is my tried and true. It is just glue tape, and I think this one is almost out. And you just roll it on and it sticks in. It's better than glue sticks. But I also sometimes use scrapbook paper, but I don't feel like doing that right now because it's going to make it super bulky. But I just get in, I just start it. You can do like one picture, write a paragraph about whatever you're doing, or you can just like make a collage of them with a bunch of pictures, a bunch of stickers, a bunch of writing. It doesn't matter. You kind of have free reign of it, and that's why I love scrapbooking. I do have a Pinterest board for journaling and scrapbooking, but sometimes that's just like inspiration for page ideas. So like my movie tracker, I found that when I was on Pinterest. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start this, and then I'll show you guys my progress as I go along. Okay guys, I finished Sleepless in Seattle, and I did not make that much progress. I actually ended up ordering some more journal supplies. Don't ask. So I'll probably be resuming this when I'm done with that. Little scrapbook supplies, sorry. And that movie was only $142, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, so. But I'm still gonna give you like a haul. So I put all my Polaroid pictures here, and I made sure that they're all dated or have a title and then I did my winter pages. I know it says 2026, but this was a part of my second semester one, and I finished my first journal prints before Christmas. So we had like a winter storm and all that. And this is so out of order because my birthday is not before Valentine's. But I did this. I did end up going back to my room and getting scrapbook paper because I think it makes a huge difference. But here's this one. I love layering stuff on top of each other. Like putting a sticker. Valentine's, me and my friends in my program went out. Super fun. And then I started my spring break spread, and I found some of these picture frames. And then this is the last one I did. And I like to do cutouts, so I cut it out so it like lines up perfectly. I love to do that. I just feel like right now I have zero creative spark. Like I was looking through Pinterest to look at ideas, and I found ideas, I just don't have any energy to execute them. So we're gonna say goodbye to my freaking mess. I have a bunch more also. I didn't know how small like these actual scrapbook pages are. Like you can barely fit 2 pictures on one page. So next scrapbook I'm definitely gonna get is a bigger one, but this was like $6 on Amazon, which is pretty cheap. But I'm just gonna pack everything up, and I think we're gonna watch Pride and Prejudice as my second movie. So we're gonna pick that out, and then I'm probably just gonna continue crocheting. My parents went to a concert nearby, and then my sister's at work, and probably is gonna be at work for like a long time, so nobody's gonna get home until like 10 or 11. So I have the whole house to myself, and will I stay up until then? Probably not. But that's just hobbying. If I do any more hobby stuff, I'll show that tomorrow, or I'll end it tomorrow. But basically just doing all these hobbies. Like, I love to have lots of hobbies. Not that I'm good at, like, I'm particularly best at one of them. I like to just be mediocre at all of them. You know, I think I was saying, like, somebody put that quote, like, I don't want to be good at just one hobby. I want to be mediocre at a bunch. And that's me. So I'm gonna end the vlog for the night. But I'll see you in the morning or in the afternoon. Depends on how much I want to sleep. Okay guys, it's Sunday and we are down to my last hobby. I do have a couple more hobbies, like going to the gym, but I didn't go to the gym this week, and I've just been walking because, you know, after school, every day after work or after school I would go to the gym, and I really just needed a break. So I took a break, which is completely fine, but know that gym is like one of my favorite hobbies. I go there like 3 to 4 times a week typically, but this week I just did walking, and now we're doing, oh wait, sorry, Matt's on the other side, yoga. I kind of suck at yoga, but I've been trying to get into more and more to just stretch my body and to keep it moving. So that is my last hobby, and this morning I just woke up and read more of Daisy Hates, but this is my actual last hobby. So I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of me doing yoga or attempting, and even if I look bad, I don't care because I'm trying it and it's a hobby. But if I read more Daisy Hates, I'll show you guys that, but this is not the end. I'll do an ending clip and telling you all my hobbies. But I usually just look up a video on YouTube and follow along. I found that if I just try and do it by myself, I don't take as long. So having a video that tells you what to do helps. So